Welcome, everybody.
Morning and afternoon.
What is today?
America.
Today is
Today's
Wednesday.
Thursday.
No, today's Thursday. Today's
Right.
Thursday. I don't even know
It
my
is
days
Wednesday
today.
somewhere in the world.
Wednesday somewhere. Okay.
Guam or something. I don't know.
Welcome
Friday.
in. Welcome in. Today we are
it's Friday.
focusing on Civil War fabrics and cottagecore fabrics. So hopefully
That's right. And
you want some of that stuff.
And in honor of the Civil War, I will be speaking in Ulysses S. Grant's voice, and Dana will be speaking in General Lee's voice.
Oh, wow. I'm actually probably related to General Lee, but I don't know if I can do his voice. Okay, starting a giveaway. Cool sticker. This is Civil War, right? Now is not the time. All right, this is a cool label. It's like one of those nice vinyl-y stickers that you can put on a
Water bottle.
or something with the little wicked tool there. Now is not the time. Everyone get in that wants that cool sticker. All right, we're going to start with
a toaster. No, don't put it on your toaster.
Don't put it on your toaster. Yeah, that would melt. All right, we're going to start with some smaller pieces that are pre-cut. And these are pre-cut rectangles that were for a project. So they are.
My gosh, we have Egyptian gods in here. Akmahawk.
Everyone getting that giveaway. These are 21 long by 9 wide. So they're fat eights. So fat eights, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to get 4 fat eights. So it's like 2 fat quarters. Pre-cut 9 by 21. Civil War prints. I think these are Andover. But I don't have the selvage on these, so I don't know for sure.
Oh, I wish I were in the land of cotton. Old times there are not forgotten. Look away, look away.
All right,
look away.
Here we go. First run, 10 seconds. And here we go. You're getting 4 fat eights, 2 of this one and 2 of this one. Civil War. Oh, actually, is that a Judy Rothermel? Does anyone know?
Ooh, no takers.
All right, no takers on the 4 fat eighths. All right, maybe we need to start with something more exciting. More exciting.
That's right.
All right, these are super cute. They're made with Civil War era fabrics, and there's 3 quilt blocks that have a house, a church, and a school. How cute are these? So house, church, and school. And these are 12 and a half by, they're rectangular kind of. 12, no, they're 12 and a half inch square. That's funny. It looks rectangular, probably just because of the design on it. All right, so 12 and a half inch, you get the house, the church, and the school. These are super cute to do something with 3 quilt blocks. And let's get this started. Here we go. 12 and a half inch. Oh, and I have flash sales running in the Buy It Now. So make sure you check in there during the show. You're getting these 3 darling quilt blocks that are 12 and a half inch. And Paint Pony is getting those. Congrats.
Paint Pony for
Wow, that was a good deal. Beautiful little handmade quilt blocks, set of 3 coming your way.
Thanks, Paint Pony, for you.
All right. Do you guys want to see more of the fat eights that I have, or was that a negatory? Let's try these 2. These are a little more exciting. I should have started with more exciting ones, right? Like, I'm pretty sure these are Judy Rothermel Tavern Collection. Judy Rothermel, and you get this one and this one Same pattern, two different colorways. So two Judy Rothermel Marcus Brother out of print fat eighths. Here we go. So it's this cool pattern, and it's from the Tavern collection. And you get two fat eighths.
Hey,
We just got a
17.99
raid. Paint Pony is here with these
Paint
two fat
Pony.
eighths. Who just rated us?
$17.99 house.
$17.99. Everyone getting that giveaway. It's about to draw. It is for this cool. Now is not the time with the seam ripper. And Paint Pony's getting those two fat eighths. Get in the
Congrats.
giveaway, and let's pull up $17.99. Thank you so much for the raid. You are welcome.
And the giveaway winner is bum bum bum. Carrie Mack.
Carrie Mack, congrats. You were getting that cool sticker. And here is the $17.99 house. They actually have a house that was built in 1799. Speaking of Civil War times, and they sell scrapbook and junk journal supplies and cross stitch. Probably have a little bit of fabric in here every once in a while. Costume jewelry and vintage items. Please give them a follow and bookmark upcoming shows. And it's Teresa. So she's got a show scheduled on the 9th, the 16th, the 18th, the 23rd. Looks like they've got all kinds of goodies. Thank you so much for the raid. All right. Let's see.
Our mateys, thank ye for the raid.
Here is another Judy piece. This is so pretty. So Judy Rothermel. This one is Charleston 5, 1850, 1865. And this piece is around a third of a yard. It's 14 inches, so a little bit more than a third of a yard. Judy Rothermel. It's one of those really cool little flower stripe type pieces. Let's get that one running. So cute. Out of print, Judy Rothermel, 14-inch with the fabric from Charleston 5. Where's our Civil War people? Did no one show up for Civil War? Paint Pony did. She's getting some good deals. Maybe we'll do cottage core for a hot minute until some more Civil War people show up. So I have some cool fabrics that are really cute cottage core. This is one of them. And I'll sell this one off the bolt. And this is Rosewood by Jessica Chair to Cow Riley Blake from 2025. Beautiful floral on cream, very cottage core. Let me get that one pulled up.
Is Civil War, but not spending anything until Saturday.
Get it? I understand. All right, so this is for half yards. Off the bolt half yards I have to do at the Riley Blake pricing. So if you'd like half yards of this one, it's running Rosewood, and we'll run a couple of those. Jerry, thank you so much. Here is another one of those. We'll go down to 10 seconds. All right, another half yard of that running. So if you're here for cottage core and anything you get multiples of off the bolt will be continuous yardage. And Jerry's going to get a full yard of that. Thank you. Thank you. Here is a third one if someone else wants half yard of rosewood. Beautiful floral on cream. All right, no other takers. Thank you, Jerry. Oh, I should have had you get a bin. Where are we going to put this?
Just hand it to me for right now.
Well, maybe just get a
Yeah.
bin and stack them. Just get an empty bin and kind of stack them tall. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that's one of my cottage core pieces. This one is called So Shabby Chic, which I don't know. You tell me. Is shabby chic kind of cottage core morphed? I think so. So shabby. It has all the vintage. Bubba's Finds just rated us. Oh my gosh, how did I miss that? I'm off in La La Land here. Baba, how are you? Let me get a giveaway started and we'll pull up Bubba's um profile, who, by the way, congrats on getting your wings. Bubba's Finds just did premiere this month. New premiere shop. And oh my gosh, I didn't notice your new little thing there. That's hilarious. And he has a show scheduled for 7/1. Are you taking a break for a while? Because that's a ways out. Or do you just schedule on the fly? Oh, well, thank you. You're just a fun guy, and we love having you in fabric. It's refreshing to have a dude, if you know what I mean. So, thank you so much for the raid. 1 week vacation, then back to the grind. Well, have a great vacation. You deserve one. That's exciting. So, everyone getting that giveaway, and the giveaway is your really cool vinyl sticker that says sociopath, and it's kind of got a shimmer, and you've got the needle thimble thread. So isn't that fun? So everyone getting that giveaway for that cool vinyl sticker. And please give Bubba a follow and bookmark upcoming shows, and let's get some half yards running of So Shabby Chic by Dan Morris Designs for QT. And here we go. That's running. And getting the giveaway for that cool sociopath sticker. So half yards of this fun design, $17.99. Loves that. It's such a cute print, isn't it? With all the vintage sewing stuff. Here is another half yard of that running. So Shabby Chic by Dan Morris Designs for QT Fabrics. Another half yard.
High
Now to high
maintenance.
maintenance. Thank you for your first purchase. Appreciate that. Today we're featuring Civil War fabrics and some cottage core fabrics. Here is one more half yard of that running off the bolt. And the a lot of the Civil War fabrics I'm going to run for $2 half yard, or anything under a half yard is $2 starts. Jerry's so sexy. Thank you, Jerry. We have lots of Jerry's today. Welcome in. All right. Let's hand that off to Bert. And then do you guys want to start seeing Civil War? Who in the house loves your Civil War stuff? I've got some awesome Judy Rothermill's, Joe Morton's, Nancy Gear, you name it, I've got it. Moda, stuff like that. So if you love those, Mimi, Beth Ann, Shelly is given hearts, Paint Pony is yes. Okay, let's do one of my little fat quarter bundles here. How about this one in blues? So I don't know that the polka dots are necessarily Civil War, but this is, and that is, you're getting 3 fat quarters in this little bundle. Probably the polka dots from the same era though, because it was put with it, shipped with it. Did you guys know the word shipped? So my daughter is 19, and she started saying that word and we were like, what are you talking about? Shipped? All right, this is 3 fat quarters, $2 start. Here we go. And does anyone know what it means?
I do.
Bert does. Because it's a new thing. Yes, matching two people together. Because she kept talking about people who were
Hey, pony for you.
shipping so and so with so and so, and we were just so confused. And she looked at us like, "You guys are so weird. You don't know what that means." And I'm like, "Yeah." And then we started saying some of the stuff that we used to say that she didn't know what it meant. And she was like, "Oh, the light bulb came on. Oh, different times, different words. Yeah, you're 23, you know." Okay. So, yeah, we were very confused about that. All right, here's another bundle. Civil War prints. Look how pretty. 3
Well,
fat
the young kids around here are part of the national trend where they're saying 6 or 7, 6 or 7.
Yeah, 6 or 7. They're doing that too, and that drives everybody crazy. 3 fat quarters. We're getting a winner. Beth Ann is getting the sociopath vinyl sticker. Congrats, that's coming to you. And Susanna.
Susan M.
Suzanne. Oh, Susan. Thank you so much for your purchase. Those 3 fat quarters are coming to you. All right. How about this fat quarter bundle? Ooh, these are pretty. We've got kind of the
Congrats,
plum
Susan.
colors
Congrats,
in
Beth
these,
Ann.
and the creams and tans. Here is another fat quarter bundle of 3. These are all quilt shop quality. I'm not going to open them up and see brands. You're getting what I'm showing. The 5-year-old you take care of is obsessed with the 6, 7 thing. Oh, yeah, it's super annoying. Beth Ann is taking that bundle. Thank you, Beth Ann.
Beth Ann. Thanks,
Congrats.
Beth Ann.
All right, here is another bundle. You know what? I'm looking at these and I think these are quarter yards instead of fat quarters. Are you guys okay with that? I think those bundles were quarter yards instead of fat quarters. Anyone object to that? I mean, it's the same amount of yardage, just cut different. So, because opened this one and it's a quarter yard instead. Everyone okay with that? Okay. So here's another bundle of quarter yards, not fat quarters. Um, that's running. So you get that one, this nice marbly, and then this really pretty wavy stripe. So 3 fat quarters, not fat quarters, sorry, I keep saying that. Quarter
Susan
yards.
Glenn.
Susan, thank you. All right, and one more of those. This one's got some pretty greens. Ooh, that is really a pretty print. That one and that one. 3. Oh, let me look at these. These are, yeah, these are also quarter
He
yards.
pranked him. It's like 7, 8 was the new thing.
Oh, that's funny. Just to get him to stop saying 6, 7. That's awesome. Kids are funny about stuff like that. So you're getting these 3 quarter yards. And that's going to Jerry. Thank you, Jerry.
Thank you, Jerry.
All right, let's do another Judy piece. So this is Judy Rothermel Civil War, something it's partly cut off there. It's this print with that kind of paisley design. And this is a 19-inch half yard. So a pre-cut half yard, Judy Rothermel, Marcus Brothers, Civil War. Here we go. That is running out of print. Judy Rothermel, Marcus Brothers. Gorgeous. And Beth Ann is taking that. Thank you. Here is another one. This one's a little bit wrinkly. Sorry, it was in the bin, but it's just wrinkled, not in it. This one's not pre-washed or anything.
Hey, Chris.
And this one is Old Sturbridge Village, Judy. I love this one. That sage green with the pinks that are in that. And this one is 20, we'll call it 20-inch. It's a little bit cut funky. I think it was an end of bolt piece, which also may be why it's kind of wrinkly. All right, so here we go. 20-inch Judy half yard. That's running. That is super pretty. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna say it's end of bolt because it's got some pretty fun wrinkles in it. And Susan is taking that piece. Thank you. All right. How about this is a single fat quarter, I think. Nope, it's a quarter yard.
And wham, bam.
So let's do these two together. Quarter yard piece, two quarter yard pieces. All right, this one's Moda. Let's see if I can see what this one is. Yeah, I don't have this enough of the mark to tell. All right, so you're getting this one with that neat texture, and then this one that's kind of a pebbly look. So you get both of those. They're both quarter yards. And
Two mints in one.
oh, sorry, my screen's doing funky stuff. Here we go. That's running two quarter yards. This one and this one. And this one I can tell is Moda. I don't know what the other one is. And Paint Pony, it's taking those. Thank you. I have some cool quilt shop scrap bags today. Well, I don't like to call them scrap bags because they're the bags the quilt shops put together that are little remnant pieces. That's a better term for these. So they are quilt shop remnant bags. So see all the nice little folded pieces in there, stapled shut, so it's never been opened, so it's brand new fabric in there from
It's
probably
fresh.
20, somewhere between 2011 and 2018. So, and see, these are Civil Wars in there, and look at all the pieces you get. And this bag weighs 5.7 ounces. And here we go. Little quilt shop remnant bag. There's all the pieces you get. You're going to find some treasures in these. Thank you for your bids. And that's going to Jerry. Congrats.
Thank you, Jerry. Stay.
There is another one. This one weighs 8.4. So this one's a hefty bag. That looks like a Judy to me. That one is a print. It's hard to see. Then you've got some stripes, and then you've got a big chunk of a nice solid in there. So what did I say it was? 8 point something ounces. Here we go. Quilt shop remnant
Jenny,
bag.
for sharing the show.
Thank you for sharing. That's running. So that's like 2 yards of fabric weight in there. Thank you for your bids. That's going to Jerry. Thank you.
Thanks,
All
Jared.
right, let's do some fat quarter bundles these are fat quarters, unlike the ones that I was shipping to be a fat quarter. All right, these are Joe Morton Andovers. So you're getting a set of 2. These match. Beautiful burgundies and like caramel colors. 2 Joe Morton fat quarters. And here we go. $2 start. It's running 2 Joe Morton fat quarters, Andover cotton, one of my favorites. These are so pretty. And Beth Ann is taking those.
Grabs that bad boy.
All right. How about
Thanks, Beth Ann.
This is also a Joe Morton Andover. This is that, or no, is this a Renee? I don't remember for sure. I think it's a Joe Morton. It has that little design that looks like bees, kind of. And then this is the this print that has kind of that lattice. And I don't have the marked side on this one. All right, so 2 fat quarters, also Andover on the one at least. Here we go. That's running. 2 neat prints there, 2 fat quarters. Thank you for your bids, and Beth Ann is taking those.
Thank you, Beth Ann.
Oh, this is a nice set. I love this one. I just love this color combo with the mustards and the olives. And I think that one is a Joe Morton, but I'm not sure. It's folded all cute, so I don't want to unfold it. This one doesn't have the marked selvage, but I think that one's a Joe Morton as well. So these two, those are both really nice. Here we go. 2 fat quarters. Those are running. Good colors. And I love that design. It's so retro. It's so cool. Paint Pony is getting
Paint
that
Pony.
good deal.
Thanks, Paint Pony.
All right. Joe Morton, 2 of them. These are banded ones. I love both of these. So 2 Joe Morton fat quarters. Here we go. Recognize those. They're beautiful fabrics. And Beth Ann has taken those. Thank you, Beth Ann. All right, let's switch to cottage core for a minute. And I've got this line of fabrics that are by Riley Blake. And it is from a line that is called Rose and Violet's Bouquet de Fleurs. And this is one of the bouquet prints in the blush color. And then you've got the blush lace. You've got the mint color bouquet with, and see how it has little doilies behind it. So pretty. And then this is the panel that goes with that line. And it has beautiful vignettes and flowers and then French words behind. And it's a 1-yard panel with 6 big vignette blocks on it.
Yeah, we'll be running a lot more Civil War today.
Yeah, we will. I'm just kind of switching back and forth so that the people who don't necessarily love the Civil War can get a few things too. So I have a bundle that you can get. It's a 5-yard bundle. I'm going to pin it. And what you get with this is the panel, the 1-yard panel, a yard of that, a yard of the lace and the blush, a yard of the blush bouquets, a yard of the lace in the cream ivory, and a yard of the music sheet music print. That's so cool. So if someone would love that 5-yard bundle, I'm going to run that right now. All right, so that's running. So yard of everything I showed. It's a really pretty bundle. And you get the panel as well. And Jerry is going to take that bundle. Thank you, Jerry. I can run one more bundle if someone would like it. Let me know if someone wants that bundle to run one more time. Just say me. Can I show the bolt before that? And I have these individually as well. The bolt before the panel. This one, the mint, kind of minty colored. bouquets.
Yes.
That's what it looks like. So it has kind of the little lace doilies and the bouquets. Oh, the panel. You want to see the panel? Yeah. So here's the panel. It's a 1 yard panel. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these garden themed vignettes. And then the French words behind. So pretty. That's the panel. There's a picture of it in the listing that's pulled up. If you look, it
Yeah,
has the
so
whole
Jerry
panel.
would like you to run just the panel.
Just the panel. You betcha. Did anyone else want the bundle? Just asking before I run the panel. All right, let me get the panel up here. Oh, you know what? I might not have gotten the panel pulled in here. Let me find it. 1 second. Give me a second to get it pulled in here.
Wham, bam, sham, lam.
All right. Panel is now in. All right, let me get that running. All right, so that's running right now if you want just the panel. So beautiful rose and violet panel with the 6 pretty vignettes.
Jerry.
And Jerry's taking that. Thank you, Jerry. All right, and then I can run all of the prints separately, so let's do that and let me know if someone else wants a panel or a bundle of any of those. So let's start with this is the bouquets in the mint color, and this is by the half yard. All right, that's running. So if you'd like the flower bouquet in the mint from that line, that's running. All right, no one on that. And then this is the lace in the blush color. If anyone wants half yard of that. That's running. All right, and then this is the bouquet in the blush. I'm just going to run through these really quick in case someone wanted any of these individually. So bouquets in blush running now. Half yards. All right, and then the cream lace, which you could use with almost anything. Amazing blender with the lace is right here. Beautiful lace design in the cream. Thank you for looking. All right, and then the sheet music is the last one from that collection. And it is right here. If anyone wants a half yard of that. It's pretty cool. K Wood is in for a half yard of the sheet music. Thank you, K Wood.
Quad.
All right, so I'm going to hand you. Well, let me put these over here. Can you lift the other ones up so I can put these in?
Yep.
And then you just are putting one on this. And then the bundle put on Jerry's on the panel, put the bundle on the panel. All right, because someone bought a bundle.
Yes.
Okay. All right, let's get some more Civil War fabric pulled up. All right, this is a full set of pre-cut Judy Rothermel pieces that are pre-cut at 9 inches. So they're all quarter yards. So I'm just going to run them one at a time. They were pre-cut that size, probably for a project that never happened. So here is the first one, quarter yard. And that one is running, and it's hard to know for sure which collection when you only have a little bit of the selvage, but that's a Judy Rothermel quarter yard running. And
Susan.
Susan is getting that one.
Thanks, Suze.
All right, here's another one. This one's that same pattern. This one was from Tavern. Remember that same one we had a couple of pieces of earlier? Tavern 5, I think it's from Judy Rothermel.
Tavern
The
Fun.
dark blue, and then it's got yellow
Sounds,
and taupes.
sounds like a science fiction
Quarter yard.
series.
And
Jenny
Jerry's
Cheney.
Jenny Cheney is taking that.
Purchase.
Thank you for your first purchase. Beautiful Judy Rothermel. Here's another one. This one,
Jenny, welcome to
again,
the
that's what
club.
we have on the selvage. They do double-sided selvages though. So oh yeah, so this one's Tavern. I love that about these prints. They did double-sided selvages. So this is from Tavern. Here we go. This is so pretty. It's got that dark blue in it.
Blue
Love it.
eyes.
Quarter
Baby's
yard.
got blue eyes.
And that's going to
Kristen,
Kristen. Thank you. And then this one, I think must be from that same line. Yeah, Tavern, because it's got the same colors in it.
Thanks,
Quarter
Kristen.
yard, Judy Rothermel. Here we go. And Paint Pony is
Paint
in on
Pony
that
for
quarter yard.
you.
And then this one is a Paula Barnes print. So I'm not sure which collection that's from. Let's see if it has it on the other side. Yeah, I don't see it. Anyway, that one. Here we go. That's a cool one too. What's that kind of wallpaper? Stripe, coolness, and paint ponies. Snagging that.
Paint Pony.
Congrats. And then this one is, oh, these are the pre-cut fat eights that I showed earlier. So let's do 6 of these and see where we go. All right, so you're gonna get, let me just put the camera down. This will be easier. You might have to back it up for me a little bit. Yeah, you're gonna have to back it up.
It's going to be hard to do.
Let's see. Or is that good enough of a view?
That's good.
All right, so you're gonna get 2 fat eighths of each print. So it's essentially a fat quarter. It's just cut, like this. So 2 fat eighths of that, 2 fat eighths of that, and 2 fat eighths of that. So 3 fat quarter equivalent. And is that close up enough? Can you guys see it? Can you see the prints, Bert?
I can see them.
All right, so here we go. You're getting these 3, where you're getting 2 fat eighths of each print. So the equivalent of 3 fat.
Beth Ann takes
Beth
that.
Ann is getting that. Thank you.
Silver wings on my son's chest.
All right, those are coming to you.
Of America's best.
All right. Let me put this down. All right, these are two Joe Morton fat quarters, Andover. You've got that neat little design and that one. Straight from the quilt shop, Joe Morton's. These were in a lady's stash who I think they went straight in a bin and never came out until I got them. So
Did Amy miss Cottage Core? Paint
that is
Pony.
thank you. Thank you, Paint Pony. We did some.
We're mingling it.
We're kind of going back and forth. So
we're minglers.
We'll go back to some more in a minute.
We're mingling.
All right, this is a French quarter Paula Barnes of Bonnie Blue Marcus fabric. And this one is a 21-inch half yard piece. That is a cool design. So that one is a half yard, a little more than a half yard. That's running. So Paula Barnes French quarter. So it would go really good with a lot of the Moda stuff too. Paint Pony. Oh my goodness, you guys, I can't run half yards at that price. Okay.
Paint Pony takes that.
Let's see. This is kind of a blend between cottage core and silver. It's just a really cool ticking stripe, and I had some people asking for ticking stripe. And this one is a Clothworks called Organic Elements. And it's a white with the gray ticking stripe stripe. How it has a little kind of variation in the stripe. It's not solid. It's got the little whatever design in it. All right, and this piece is 2 yards. This piece is 2 yards. Cottage core uses a lot of ticking, but so does Civil War. So it's a good crossover piece. 2 yards. I'm doing $2 half yards. So 2 times 4 is
8.
8. We're gonna do an $8 start. You get the whole piece. So a nice gray ticking stripe, white and gray. Thank you for your bids. 2 yards going to
Jerry
so sassy. Thank you, thank you. That's coming to you. All right, this one's a cute piece that is like a light mustardy yellow. And then it has kind of a wavy ticking stripe in it. And this one is by, I think it's a Moda.
There you go for your Western quilt.
What's that?
Oh, Jerry was saying it would be perfect.
Yeah, this is Celebrate the Season by Deb Strain for Moda. So it's a nice Moda blender. And this piece has there's 3 yards on this piece. So what is 6 times
6 times 3 is 18.
Uh-oh, somehow my window disappeared here.
Uh-oh.
That's weird. Hang on a second. Get back into the show on my computer here. That would be helpful. All right, so this is, oops, and now we have an echo. All right, 3 yards. There we go. That's running. So a nice moda with that yellow, light yellow, and then the wavy ticking stripe in it. That's your colors. And that is going to Paint Pony. Thank you, thank you. That's coming to you.
Thanks, Paint.
All right, this one is kind of a distressed ticking stripe, and this one is Vintage Varsity by Wilmington. And this piece is 2 full yards. So kind of a caramely tan with the kind of brick red distressed ticking stripe in it. 2 yards. And that's running. So someone wants that whole 2 yards. Doing $2 a half yard starting bids. And then if no one wants the full piece, we can run it by half yards.
Amy says it looks like wood.
Oh, yeah, kind of a little bit, huh? And Paint Pony is going to take that 2 yards.
Pony.
Thank you. All right, here is this is a Paula Barnes Reflections of an Era Past. Paula Barnes, a Bonnie Blue quilt for Marcus Fabrics. And this has that nice caramely tan color and this beautiful little kind of heart blossom vine. That's pretty. And let's do this one by half yards. So we're going to run it 4 times for half yards of this one. And let's see. All right, so here's the first half yard running, $2 start. Paula Barnes, Marcus Brothers. It's a Civil War Bonnie Blue half yard. Thank you, Beth Ann. Let's take the first one. Here is another half yard running, $2 start. Here we go. Has that little touch of red. Sorry, and then the little sprigs are like a dark, dark brown.
Paint
Pony. Anyone else want a half yard? And Paint Pony is going to take a full yard of that.
Paint Pony.
And I have 1 half yard left on this piece. There we go. Half yard left. No takers. Oh, Beth Ann is in. Thank you. Oh, Paint Pony snagged it. Okay. So Paint Pony is getting 1.5 yards. And who got the other piece? Who got the other piece?
Of that? The Beth Ann and Paint Pony?
All right, so
Yeah.
Paint Pony gets 1.5 yards. Beth
Right.
Ann gets a half
Yeah.
yard.
Yep.
I just wanted to make sure I was thinking right on that. Okay.
Okay.
Next up. All right, I think these are pre-cuts that are big square squares, maybe, or strips. Yeah, it's a big strip. It looks to me like she cut the fabric. Yeah, it's in half the long way. So this is the part that has the marked selvage. This is Vintage Rouge by Faye Burgess for Marcus. And it's beautiful. Look at that print on there. Like a cream light sepia. Sorry, my voice is shot. I have allergies bad. So I'm going to sell the whole piece or both pieces together because then you get more fabric. So this is going to be, this one is 17 wide by 80 long. This piece, 17 by 80. And then the piece with the marked selvage is 17 also by basically same thing. So they're the same. 17 by 80 on both of them. And then this one's missing a little rectangle out of it, the corner. All right, so you're getting both of those. That's going to be the equivalent, let's see, 80 inches. Bert, how much is that?
80 inches of what?
Divided by 36.
2.2222.
Yeah, so that's 2.2 yards equivalent. So we'll do $4 start. No, that would be $8 start. But we'll do 6 since it's cut. All right, so here we go. $6. You get 2 big pieces that are 17 by 80. And then there's a little chunk missing out of that one. Beautiful. Paula or Faye Burgess. Vintage Rouge. Thank you, Jerry. That's coming to you. Seem to us or something.
Yeah, I
You find
guess.
Civil War stuff too boring.
Is Civil War stuff boring? I don't know. It's historical.
It's historical. Well, you're not so seeing some historical stuff for us or something. All right, that's coming to Jerry. You're just awfully quiet over there.
I am. I need to go get something. When it's combined, it's stunning. That's true. Susan Lee is correct.
All right, this one is a K England for Ben Artex piece, and it's that caramel color with the little intersecting vine. And this one is a generous yard. So we'll run this one as the full yard. So K England Ben Artex. And there's extra on there, and see how it wasn't cut super straight, but there's extra, so it's still a full yard. So that one, $4, you get the whole yard. $2 half yards. And then anything that, doesn't run and sell, when I run it as the full piece, I'll run by halves. Just trying to save myself some cutting time and give you guys better deals. Jerry is taking that. Thank you, Jerry. Get that in yours. Make sure we have the right Jerry. Lots of Jerrys today. All right, how about this beautiful piece is called, it's Wyndham Presents Cynthia by Mary Koval. So this is a Mary Koval piece. And it's an ivory with the sepia design on there. It's a smaller scale print, and this one is a full yard as well. So we'll run that one as a $4 yard. Mary Koval Wyndham. That's beautiful. Yeah, that's the thing with Civil War. A lot of times people look at the print alone and think, "Oh, that's kind of boring." But they make the most beautiful quilts when you put everything all together. So gorgeous. And that piece is going to Jerry. Thank you. Let me see if I can. Oh, I got your bin. I'm good. Making a basket over here. All right, let's do a couple more smaller pieces for a minute. I have some pretty wovens that were in with this stuff, and let's just do a little bundle. So this one is a woven that had a fat quarter, and it has a star design woven in. Can you see that? It's a cream color with a star woven in. So that's going to go cool with patriotic Civil War stuff. And then this one is a really pretty blue woven, and it's also a fat quarter, but it's missing a circle. See that? So you got a full fat eighth plus some extra on that piece. And then this one is just a neat, little micro check homespun in, I would call it like a deep blue tan combo. And then this one kind of has a texture, almost like a seersucker. And this piece is 19-inch.
Seersucker.
Half yard. Okay, so fat quarter missing a circle, fat quarter and half yard. So you're getting that whole bundle.
You are a seersucker.
Here we go.
And
That's running. So half yard at 2, and then these 3 pieces you're getting for
that's a
$2.
nice set.
Wovens. This is really cool when you get it up close with that star design woven in. Jerry
or Jenny
Jenny Cheney is
Sorry,
getting that
Jenny,
one. Thank
Jerry.
you, Jenny.
She's like, I hate you now. You called me Jerry. Jenny, I got your number.
All right, this is
How's
a
that?
Jean.
That's a song.
This is a Jean Horton
I
Wyndham
need to make
piece,
you mine.
and it is
Jenny, don't
a
change your
13-inch
number.
third yard, and it has these neat
8, 6,
little
7, 5,
leaf
3,
designs, and then every once in a while there's a kind of a little flower with it, and it's kind of a deep red. So third yard, 13-inch.
I see a red door and I want it painted black. Yeah, I'm pretty sure not the first time.
There we go. So a nice Wyndham Jean Horton with the neat leaf design on their third yard.
I'm wound up
No
now.
takers on that? Okay. Let's see.
Peanut song. There's probably a peanut song out there someplace.
There's 2 pieces of this. Um, Actually, it looks like there's strips of this. Yeah, there's 3 strips. And this is Joe Morton Andover in that. To me, it looks like a bee, but I think it's a flower. So 3 strips that are width of fabric.
It looks like a bee, but you think it's a flower.
Yeah.
So do you think it looks like
I
a
don't
bee,
know.
or you think it looks like a flower?
It looks like a bee because to me that looks like little wings, but it's actually I think a flower.
Okay.
Anyway, you're getting 3 6-inch strips of this. Lots of people love the 6-inch strips because you're gonna cut your, squares right out of a strip. All right, so that's running. You're getting 3 6-inch strips of that Joe Morton
I love a good strip.
Andover flower bee. To me, it looks like a bee, but it's a flower, I think.
Jenny
Is
gets
getting
the
that.
flower bee. The flower bee was a famous revolution.
This is a panel that is by
Oh yeah. No, Dana's ignored me for years now.
I think this is a Wyndham panel. Yeah, it is. It's Nancy Gear Wyndham
Richard Gere, what?
called Fairmount Park Industrial Revolution 1876 to 1880. And it just has the flags of some different countries that are around the American flag. And this is the flag that has 7 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's 7
42.
times 6? 42. So it has the 42 stars on it. And then you've got the other countries that participated in that, or that they were considering part of the Industrial Revolution during that time.
Brutal.
And it's 2 of these on the one panel. So it's the same design on both sides. And this is a 23.5 inch panel by Wyndham.
My state was in. Was yours when there was 42?
Um, yes, my state was in, right? In 1876. Does anyone want this
So
panel? No.
so Alaska, Hawaii were the last 2 states. The last contiguous continental state was Arizona. New Mexico was like a week earlier or something like
All right,
that.
nobody wanted that panel. Okay. How about this panel that is called
So
For Which?
what were the other 4? Maybe like Nevada, maybe Wyoming, Montana.
Oh, this was in my bin because it's like patriotic. And this is
Now I'm curious.
Marshall Dry Goods, called For Which It Stands by Jim Daly.
Yeah, exactly.
And it has this old the old fashioned, let me hold up.
I grew up in Arizona, so
This is so cute.
born in Texas, but grew up in Arizona.
So it has the little boy in the classroom doing the Pledge of Allegiance. Isn't that cute with the chalkboard? Look at his cute little pants and look at the old-fashioned desk. And this one is a 1-yard panel.
Why, that could have been just last week.
So if someone wants
Yeah.
this 1-yard patriotic panel, this is a good year for something like this, huh? 250-year anniversary.
You know what? That panel, that boy was saying the Pledge of Allegiance, and 15 minutes later, he was at the principal office getting spanked just to keep the paddle
All right,
hot.
so if someone wants this panel, Marshall Dry Goods.
No
No
takers.
takers.
Wow.
Oh, I think that's a cool panel. All right, next up.
We got paddled when I went to elementary school.
You
If we were
guys want
naughty.
some more cottage core stuff?
Oh, a dunce cap in the corner, maybe. There you go.
Let's do some 1/2 yards off this bolt. So a really pretty cottage core paisley. This is by Fabric Cut, I think.
So we want
On the original bolt. It is by Fabric Traditions, called Bella Rose. So if anyone wants some of this.
That's true. Texas can secede from the Union if they want to because they were a republic before they joined the Union.
Okay, you guys want yards or 1/2 yards? Let's do a yard. $4 start yard. And this gorgeous paisley floral. Cottage core with the roses. Full yard. Oh my goodness, heavens to
Heavens to
Betsy.
Betsy.
Congrats. Good get on that full yard. All right, I'll hand that off.
Thanks, Betsy.
All right, and let's see, what else can I do? Cottage core. I have, let's do, this one is a cute little floral in white, and then it has the little bright pink and orange and green. And this is by QT Fabrics, called Paisley Punch. And we'll do
How
half
would you like a
yards.
nice Hawaiian punch?
This one I have pre-listed, so it has to go at the map pricing. So it's new off bolt. All right, let me pull that one up. All right, that one's running $5 half yards if you're interested in that cute floral white background. It's nice because it's a white. So if you like them in more white. Yeah, it's a very sweet little print. No takers? Okay.
It ran really fast, so.
Oh, did it run too fast? Well, I put it on 10 seconds.
Oh, okay.
10 seconds seems like forever if people are bidding. Right? It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, running again. There we go. Susan is in. Amy is in. Half yards. Thank you for your bids. And Amy's getting a half yard, and we'll run that
Oh,
again.
bliss.
All right, running again. So maybe I'm not doing a good enough job to make sure everyone knows when something's starting to run, huh? Amy's gonna get a full yard.
Bliss.
All right, anyone else want half yard of the cute white paisley punch is what this is called.
That's it.
Nope. Okay. And let's do, this is more French country than cottage core, but I have this in the buy it now on Flash. So if you want some of this out of the buy it now, it is called Peak Bloom. It is by Michael Miller. I have it pinned, half yards for $5.40. So Michael Miller Peak Bloom. More French country than cottage core, but definitely that vibe of beautiful floral. So has the yellow and blue. So if you'd like half yards of that, it's running in the buy it now. You
Thanks,
don't have
heavens
to
to
bid,
Betsy.
you just buy. All right, this is a cute, kind of it to me is a crossover because it is like prairie, but it's also kind of cottage core, also kind of retro Civil War. And this is a Lori Holt from the Prairie collection called it has a cute name. It is oh, I don't see it on the bolt.
It's named Bert.
Dream Blue dress or something like that. Let me find it. Prairie dress dream. And then it's in this cute blue color. So it's like a little calico. Someone
Amy
was
got my
dreaming
joke.
of a prairie dress that they wanted. So half yards, Lori Holt. Anyone wants some of this one? That one's running. Half yards. Thank you, Susan. That's coming to you. There's another one running. If someone else wants a half yard of this, Lori Holt. Prairie Dress Dream Blue. Yeah, it is very Lori Holt. You want a dress with a Peter Pan collar. Yeah, it would be cute with this, huh? Susan is taking another half. Here's another one going. Another half yard running on the Prairie Dress. Thank you for your bids. Amy's gonna get a half. Thank you.
Olay, Deb.
And here's one more of that running. And Amy's gonna get a full yard. Thank you, Amy. That's coming to you. All right, and then this is the prettiest floral that it's by it's also a Riley Blake. It's Simple Pleasures, and this line was done by it's an American Jane by Sandy Gervais. And that line is so cute. And then it has this beautiful floral.
American Jane.
So
American
if you'd like a
woman.
half yard of this gorgeous,
Stay away from
kind
me.
of a deep coral blush color, and then you've got these floral wildflowers in pinks, reds, yellows, blues, purples. It is super pretty. Very cottage core vibe. That's running for half yards. Simple Pleasures, American Jane. Yeah, American Jane stuff is so sweet. And Amy is in for a half yard of that. Thank you. Here is another one running.
Oh,
you want a full yard,
Merc.
or if anyone else wants a half yard of this one. Heavens to Betsy is in. Thank you for your bid. Half yard going to Heavens to Betsy. Darling name. Anyone else want a half yard of this running again? All right, no other takers on that. And another really, really sweet floral that I have actually goes with the Thumbelina line. Get that one. And it also is a coral blush color. It's, I think they call this one blush.
Jane, you're playing a game you never can win, babe. There's a time for love.
Look how pretty this one
Time
is.
for letting me be, baby.
All right, so this one comes from the Thumbelina line by Jennifer Long, Riley Blake. Let me get that one started. I have to find it. Hang on. Here we go.
Hippie Long stockings.
All right, so half yard of that is running. So it's called Tossed Floral Coral. Jennifer Long, Riley Blake. And it is such a pretty floral. And Amy is in.
Old bliss Merc.
Thank you. Anyone else want a half yard, or if you want a full yard, that one's running again. Thank you so much, Jenny.
Jenny Cheney.
Here is another half yard running. All right, another half yard of that pretty Thumbelina tossed coral. And Susan,
Susanna, first purchase.
Thank you for your first purchase. Here is another one running. Which one? The The American Jane one? Yeah, I can run that one again. All right, this one's running. And Amy is in for another half yard. Thank you. Are we done with this one? Anyone else want some of this one? And I'll switch back to that American Jane. All right. So the American Jane Simple Pleasures. Here we go. That's running again for a half yard. A little bit deeper coral than the Thumbelina one, Wildflowers. It's gorgeous. You are so welcome. Thank you, Jenny. And that's half yard. Do you want more than that, or are you good with a half? Your back, Paint Pony's back. I know. How dare your work interrupt your fabric buying, right? You're good. All right. Those annoying jobs that we have to do to make it so we
Maybe
can
it
buy
was
fabric, right?
maybe it was people visiting company.
Oh, that kind of company could be. Could be.
Even more annoying.
Yeah, that can
Friends
be.
and neighbors. Yee.
All right. In case someone would love to have the little bits that I have left from that same line, this is the really cute retro main print that goes with that American Jane. And I can do, let's see how much of this I have. This is end of bolt on this piece. I can do 2 half yards or 1 full yard. So I'll run it as halves. So if someone would love to have this, it's adorable. So here's a half yard of this running with the little retro toys. And it's, tossed in blue. Let me turn it the right way. That would be helpful, huh? So cute. All the little retro toys. Old Bliss is going to take a half. Here is another half of that running, in case you want the whole yard or someone else wants a half. Simple Pleasures, American Jane. And it looks like Amy's going to take a half yard of that one. And then I do have this other cute floral from that line that I have a little bit left of.
Oh, is this in the buy it now?
It's listed.
Oh, okay.
I have one.
It didn't pop on my screen.
Oh, it didn't show Amy bought that? Let me look. Yeah, it shows Old Bliss took that.
Is that Simple Pleasures?
Because then Jenny took the one right before that. Yeah, it's Simple Pleasures.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said she bought twice. Never mind. Okay.
Okay. So this one I can just do 1 half yard. Actually, let's sell what's left of this. No reason not to. It is 31 inch with the fabric, and it's this really cute daisy with the little colored hearts on a navy blue background. So if someone would love to have that whole piece, running it for end of bolt, you're getting 31 inches. Very cute print. Yeah, for some reason it didn't pop up on his screen, I guess. And Amy's taken that. Thank you.
The bliss.
So that one's the whole piece.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ames.
All right. And then let's see. Let's do to me, this is very cottage core. Maybe not to you guys, but to me, this whole line of Anne of Green Gables. Sorry, just a second. Oh, my equilibrium is really off. For some reason, my vertigo is or not, I don't know that I have vertigo, but for some reason my equilibrium's off the last couple of days. So when I move too quick, I'm like, whoa. So if you see me kind of waving in the background, that is why. I woke up 2 days ago and my yeah, I was just like the room was spinning and I thought it was my ceiling fan, and I closed my eyes and I'm like, nope, not the fan. So for some reason, I'm a little bit dizzy. We've been working really hard to get our house kind of fixed up because we're looking to maybe move to locally to a bigger, better situation for our business. And it makes it hard because we're trying to do this and get our house ready and a bunch of other stuff. So yeah,
That's how women react at birth.
all right. So here we go. Now that you know all my story and why I'm kind of wavy in the background. Okay, so this is the Anne of Green Gables main print. And I do this one by the yard because the way they did the repeat, a half yard just doesn't cut it. Because it's like a 25-inch repeat, and I just think you need the whole yard to get everything out of this. So sweet. It has little vignettes and little words from the books. So if someone would like a full yard of this, it's running Anne of Green Gables, Riley Blake. And this one came out, I think this one's dated 2024. Yeah. Oh, Bliss has taken that. Thank you. Um, I think so, but that's a possibility. I probably do need to probably maybe do some Gatorade or some, what's that stuff called? The electrolytes drink. Maybe that would help. Okay. Anyone else want the Anne? Let's see. Oh, and I do have a bundle. If someone's interested in a bundle, I'll show you what comes with it. But running this one again for a full yard if someone wants the main cream.
My
And
understanding is somebody is suffering from that vertigo that giving massages to your spouse is
All right.
really good for it.
So the bundle includes, let me pin it so you can see. The bundle includes the panel and then a yard each of, let's see, oh, half yard each of the two. Let's see, 1 yard of the main print and a half yard of 3 coordinating prints. Let me fix this because it says 2. All right, so Anna Green Bales, a bundle, 1 yard of the main print and a half yard of 3 coordinating prints. Okay, so you get this, a full yard, and then you get this gorgeous, gorgeous. This is so cottage core. Look at the birds and the flowers on this icy blue. It's so pretty. So you get a half yard of that. You get a half yard of the books,
just like me.
print, and then you get a half yard of this very cottage core floral that is a rose, and then it has little periwinkle and blushy butterflies, and then a little screen print sprig in the background, and it's kind of a creamy taupe color. And it matches the little butterflies and roses that are in the main print. See those roses and little butterflies like that. So that's the bundle. So if anyone's interested in that, let me run it. And I'll show you again as it runs. All right, so that's running. So you get a full yard of the main print and then a half yard of this, and this. Thank you, Amy. That's coming to you. Anyone else want that bundle? I can run it one more time. Running again, 1 yard of the main print and then half yards of the other 3. All right, no one else on that bundle. All right, does anyone else want single half yards of either of these 3 prints? Let's run that next. You can put this on here. As long as I know what it is, right?
Yeah.
She got a yard of that and then she got a bundle. Okay. All right. So this is the bird on the floral bird one. I don't have that yet. All right, so half yard that is running. If someone wants that one with the birds and the flowers on that kind of pretty robin's egg icy blue. Half yard. All right, and then these are the books. If anyone wants the book print, half yard. That is running. Oh, whoops, I have it on 15. That's okay. Seems like it takes forever when it's on 15. And Amy's going to take a half yard of that. So you'll get a full yard of that. I'll cut it continuous since you got some in the bundle. And then here is the roses print.
Unless you don't want her to keep that a full yard.
All right, so that's running for the little roses and butterflies print that matches all of those. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Happy Thursday. All right.
Hey, we just got raided by Amy.
Oh, thank you so much for the raid. That was the book print, right?
Yep.
Okay. Let me take these. Let me get giveaway started. All right, so these are 2 stickers that say Grandma is so special, and the only thing I love more than quilting is being a grandma. And if you're not a grandma and you don't want these, then you can get this one that says Cool People Quilt. And this one's a vinyl sticker that you can put on a water bottle. So cute sticker either way. Let me get that giveaway running. So
And if
get
you
in
and if you don't quilt or you're not
and pull
grandma,
up.
then I've got a piece of Scotch tape for you.
You're a Nana. Amy, thank you so much for the raid. Let me pull up Amy on the screen and share her profile with you. Giveaway running. Did everyone see what it was? Okay, why can't I find Amy on here? Amy 01. There we go. All right, so I just pinned Amy in the chat. Please give her a follow. And here is Amy Bunny Foo Foo Fabrics. And her next show is tomorrow at 7:45 a.m. Friday Fresh Finds. Thank you so much for the raid. Get her shows bookmarked, everybody. She's got all kinds of shows scheduled, so you've got a lot of shows you can schedule. You are so welcome. Oh, I'm glad I helped you. Thanks for being there. All right, so everyone getting this giveaway, either the grandma stickers or the vinyl sticker that says Cool People Quilt. Your choice, this or this. All right, let's move along here. Let's go back to a little bit of Civil War stuff. All right, how about this beautiful piece? This one is Civil War and patriotic all at the same time. It is called The Whole Country Caboodle by Leanne Anderson for Fabrics by Spectrix. And it has the kind of Civil War tan with the blues, And then it has the little stars and fireworks. So very cute. And this piece is a full yard. So we're going to run that one. $4 start, which is $2 half yards, which is what we're featuring today on the Civil War and cottage core that I can run for that price. This is a full yard. Cute fireworks on tan and stars. And Jerry is going to take that piece. Thank you, Jerry.
Jerry Stay, 1776.
That is coming to you. Good get.
Thanks, Jerry.
All right, this is a beautiful Joe Morton Andover. And let's pull that one up. Yeah, this is Joe Morton Andover. I wish they would all put dates, but they don't. Okay, so here's your
Should be a law.
design on that Joe Morton. Thank you, Amy, for your purchase out of the Buy It Now. Full yard Joe Morton Andover, $4 start. Here we go. That's a beauty. Nice Andover
That's
cotton.
pretty.
Thank you for your bid. Full yard going to Paint Pony. Congrats. What a good get.
Thanks, Paint Pony.
Let me show you just those of you who maybe don't quilt with Civil War fabrics. I don't know that I'm going to run these today, but let me give you a little peek of what Civil War fabrics put together, because a lot of people think they're boring. Is this boring? So those are all Civil War fabrics into a quilt block. And that's what's exciting about these is the way that they put these together and the patterns they do. Oh my goodness, they're so, so beautiful. Here's another example. This one's just kind of patriotic. How about that? Is that boring? But alone, you might think that fabric's kind of boring. You might even be like, it's just stars. And of course it's all blue, but look at that.
Rosie
Yeah.
Cat creates.
Rosie is getting the stickers. You get to be grandma or a cool person who quilts. Which one do you want? This or this? Two grandmas or
Quilts.
the quilts, that one, the cool people quilt. That's coming to you, right? That's the one you wanted. Cool people. This one's a vinyl sticker, so that goes on your water bottle. All right, congrats. Yeah, I have a stack of quilt blocks that are with these fabrics, the patriotic ones, and then I have a stack of quilt blocks that are these. So we'll see if we get enough people in here. I'll maybe run these. But yeah, I can't give them away, so they're too good. All right, let's do oh, I did find this awesome fabric when we were going through the other day and I saved it for today. This is Vienna Nights by Three Sisters for Moda. Look at this toile. It is so cool. So you've got your little gathering here. What are they doing? It's hard to tell. And then you've got the bugler. You've got, is that a ship?
Looks like.
Or is it oh no, it's a balcony. And then there's some stuff going on down here. Are they fighting? Fencing? I don't know. Anyway, it's cool. And I have this piece is a 2-yard piece of that. So I can run the whole 2 yards, or we can do it by, I think I want to do at least a yard because it's a larger scale. So let's run it this way. We'll do a $4 yard, and then another $4 yard. And then if the same person gets it, of course I won't cut it. So here's the first yard of that running. So again, Vienna Nights by Three Sisters for Moda. Civil War look era toile. It's very cool. Paint Pony is the only
Paint Pony for you.
Oops. All right. Paint Pony gets a yard for $1.
$1? I thought you'd pay.
I mean $4. Sorry, $1. $4. She gets it for $4. All right. Anyone else want the other yard of this for $4? Here we go. Or you can get the full 2 yards. All right. Very cool toile. Let me show you up close again some of this designs on here. So running again for a full yard. And I think Paint's going to get the whole 2 yards. Congrats. Good get. All right. Let's do some little pieces. Let me see what this one is. I think this is a Judy. Oh no, it's a Moda. So this is going to be what are they? What are their names? Polly, Minnick, and Barbara, or not
Snap,
Barbara.
Crackle, and Pop.
Anyway, a Civil War something Moda. And this is a fat quarter. So let's run that one. So that one is running. Nice little print on the deep red. Civil War home front, I think is what this is from. That sounds right to me. And that is going to Jenny. Thank you.
Cheney. Thanks, Jen.
Let me see if we have. This one is Country Haven by Kim Dial for Henry Glass. Just a nice little green sprig vine floral. Fat quarter. That's running. Henry Glass, Kim Dial, called Country Haven. And that one is going to
Paint Pony.
Pony. All right, here's another one of these quilt shop remnant bags. They're stapled shut. She got them and they went in the bin and they are brand new in the plastic. So little quilt shop Civil War remnant bag. This one weighs how much? 5.8 ounces. So it's about a yard to a yard and a half of fabric. And here we go. $2 start. That's running. So you get all the pieces in there. Little quilt shop remnant pieces. That one's got a lot of variety in it. Lots of pieces. Thank you for your bids. That one is going to Jerry. Congrats.
Jerry Stay.
Here's another one. This one's got greens in it. This one weighs 7.9 ounces. So a little bit heavier bag. Bigger pieces, it looks like. That one is running. So some nice greens, blenders in there. Big pieces. And let's get that running. We'll do 10 seconds. Here we go. So all of that.
Beth Ann's
This one
bidding.
weighed 7.9 ounces, so about almost 2 yards of fabric by weight. And that's going to Jerry.
Day. Thanks, Jer.
All right, this one is I think this came from a quilt shop too, and it's more of a scrap bag, but it's got a ton. I think I'll open it and show you because this one wasn't stapled shut. So these are definitely more scrap, but it's Civil War scrap. Look how much good stuff's in here. Some of them look like they're squares. Maybe. Anyway, it's a ton of fabric. Oh, that's a Judy. I recognize that one. These might all be. There's some really pretty stuff in here. Okay, let me weigh this one. This is like probably over a pound for sure. Yeah, this is right at a pound. So you're getting a whole pound of fabric scrap Civil War. Here we go. All right, that's running. You just get everything that's in here. So it'll be a fun bag to go through. Oh, and those are kind of rolled up together. So there's a bunch in there. And Beth Ann is taking that.
Beth
Thank
Ann.
you.
We are Fabric Hounds, just rated.
Oh, thank you for the raid. All right, that is coming to Beth Ann. Let me get another giveaway started. We are Fabric Hounds. Thank you so much for the raid. So I've got the Grandma is so special, and the only thing I love more than quilting is being a grandma. If that is not applicable to you, I will find you something else. So whoever wins, that's what's up for grabs, are those 2 stickers. And let's get We Are Fabric Hounds. Thank you so much for the raid. Let me get you pulled up here, pinned, and here we go. We Are Fabric Hounds has amazing trims and fabrics from all over the world. If you need something bougie, she's your person. Violet is her name, and her thumbnails can't be missed. She has her cute hounds in there, all dressed up. They're so cute. Adorable. Thank you so much for the raid. And everyone get in that giveaway for grandma sewing stickers. And then if you're not a grandma, I've got something else I can find for you. All right, how about this beautiful piece of Judy Rothermel that is Peace and Unity? It's just a cool stripe with a neat design in it. Civil War pattern, kind of has that wood grain look with the stripe. And this piece is a half yard. So a pre-cut half yard. Let me get that one.
Welcome in, Golden Hour.
started.
And so, baby.
I just saw Steph in here. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. And this half yard, Judy Rothermel is running. And that is again from Peace and Unity. Marcus Brothers. Thank you for your bids. And Paint Ponies taking that half yard. Thank you.
Paint Pony for you.
All right, let's do this. Is going to be a fat quarter bundle. So you're going to get 3, and let me make sure these are fat quarters. Yeah. Oh, actually, I think these are quarter yards again. I keep saying that, and they're because they folded them like fat quarters. All right, so one, I'm just making sure they are, yeah, these are all quarter yards, not fat quarters. Okay, so you're getting this quarter yard, this quarter yard, and this quarter yard. And let's run that. All right, so 3/4 yards. So it's a half yard plus another quarter yard. So 3/4 of a yard equivalent, or well, yeah, in 3 different pieces. So you got this beautiful little floral little design. And
Jerry
that
grabbed
floral.
that.
Thank you, Jerry. That's coming to you.
Thanks, Jerry.
Everyone in that giveaway. All right, this piece is Judy Rothermel presents textiles inspired by the Ulster Bridge. This is a very famous style from that era where you have this swirl that's like a, I don't know, what do you call that? Neat swirl with the vine, and then it's wavy. And this one is like dark tan, and the print is actually kind of a plum, deep plum purple color on there. And this piece is a half yard. So pre-cut half yard, Judy Rothermel, Ulster Bridge. Here we go. That's running that neat design. No takers on that one, it looks like. All right, we'll hang on to that. All right, this one is a half yard of Andover, Joe Morton. And here's your design. These little pretty flower sprigs on kind of a ticking look stripe. And this one is also a pre-cut half yard. And we just got a winner. Who's our winner?
The gold octopus.
The gold octopus. Congrats. So gold octopus, are you a grandma that loves these stickers? And this half yard's running of Joe Morton, by the way. And Beth Ann is taking that piece. So quilting grandma stickers. If you want me to oh, you want that? Which piece did I run? Oh, the Ulster Bridge. Do you want these grandma stickers, or do you want me to find you something else? Different stickers. Because if you're not a quilting grandma,
Grandkids, the one
no, it didn't sell, so I'll run it again as soon as I
Those
get
are
an
good,
answer
she
on the
said.
sticker. Okay, good. Those are coming to you. Congrats. All right, this is a Judy Rothermel Ulster Bridge half yard, and it's a dark tan with purpley plum colored print. This is one of her quintessential prints. She did this in lots of different colorways with that neat wavy design, and this is a full half yard. Half yard, Judy Rothermel. Thank you for your bids, and that's going to Beth Ann.
Beth Ann,
Thank
to
you.
the 4.
Coming your way.
Thanks, Beth Ann.
I have a couple of fat quarter bundles. But in order to not get totally mutilated on these, I think I would do them at $1, at least $1 a fat quarter, because it's a nice bundle. I don't have the original tags on them, but I can count and I can tell you. Let's see if I can see marked salvage. I think this one is. I think these are both Marcus Brothers bundles. Let me see if I can find a. Let me show you the prints. Someone tell me if you recognize. I'm pretty sure these are both Marcus Brothers. They might be Paula bundles. You guys recognize these? Like, I think they might be Paula Barnes, Marcus Brothers. Anyway, I have that bundle. And this one is how many fat quarters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17. That's an odd number. One. Let me make sure I counted right. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, there's 18. I thought I miscounted. So there's 18 fat quarters in this bundle. And then this one's huge in the more fall autumn tones. And again, I think these are Marcus Brothers. Let me see if I can find a marked selvage anywhere. Yeah. See that one? Okay, so that is Chocolate by Pam Buddha of something for Marcus Brothers Fabrics. This one, this bundle. And this one looks like it's a 20 something piece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here, let me put the camera down while I count, and you guys can ooh and ah over these bundles. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So this one is 28 and this one is 18 fat quarters. Do I have the audience to bid on these? If I did them at $1 a fat quarter, tell me if you would want to bid on these. Any yeses? Bert is not paying attention.
Bethan.
So yes, yes. The reds. You guys want this one, the red. Wow, my voice is shot today.
Lots of yeses.
All right. So the red one with the 18 red and greens weighs over a pound. 1 pound, 9 ounces, 8.9 ounces, and there's 18 fat quarters in here. So I'm going to do an $18 start. And that is running. So here's all your beauties in this one. $18 different fat quarters. It looks like it's this repeats in the two colorways in the green and the red. All right, and that one is going to
Beth Ann.
Ann.
Thank you, Beth Ann.
Congrats. All right. We'll hold off on that one. Let's do another quilt shop bag. Find one with some fun colors in it. Oh, this one's cool. So quilt shop remnants. So you got that.
Shelly's asking for the orange one.
6. I don't know that I'm willing to sell it for $1 a fat quarter because that other one didn't get it bid up. Because that sold for less than $2 a fat quarter. So if I have the bidders, I'll do it, but yeah. All right, so this is another quilt shop scrap bag. And this one is, let's weigh it. 9.8 ounces. So that one's about 2 yards of fabric by weight. Here we go. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different prints, including that. And some other really pretty stuff in there. Some plaids, little micro print there. Something's got flowers on it in there. Remnant quilt shop bag. And that is
Cat's
going to, hey, Cat's
crazy.
Crazy. How are you today? Welcome. That's coming to you. All right, this is a beautiful piece. This is one of those very Civil War prints. This one is a Maywood Studio, and there's two pieces of it. One, and this one's just a remnant piece. So we'll sell them together. So this one's with the fabric, and it is a half yard. And then you're going to get this remnant piece that is with it. That's 11. Oh, wait, maybe this is folded in half. Is it a fat quarter? Oh, this is a fat quarter. So you're going to get a half yard and a fat quarter of that Maywood Studio. This is that really cool design that has the little crisscross, very Civil War print. So you're getting a half yard and a fat quarter bonus piece. All right, here we go. So we're going to do a $3 start. You're getting a half yard and a fat quarter of that Maywood Studio. It's the caramel color. It's really pretty. Half yard and a fat quarter. They were pre-cut, so that is running, and that is going to Beth. And thank you, Beth.
No, 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 Beth.
All right, that bundle's coming to you. Thank you. All right, how about...
Welcome in, Regina.
I haven't done something in blue today. This is a beautiful circa 1850 called Pomegranate by Rocky Mountain Quilt Museum, Blue Hill Fabrics. And it's a ticking stripe in like indigo and blue. So it's really pretty colors. And this piece has, it's pre-cut at 2 yards. So let's do it twice for a yard each. So here's the first yard of that running for $4, which is $2 a half yard. Beautiful blue ticking like an indigo, and then the lighter blue tone in there. And Steph is in for a yard. Thank you. That's coming to you.
Stephanie, bro.
And here is another yard running of that. So if someone else wants a yard of that, it's running. So Blue Hill Fabrics called Pomegranate by Rocky Mountain Quilt Museum, circa 1800. And Steph is going to get the full 2 yards, it looks like. Yep.
Stephanie, bro.
Thank you. 2 yards of that coming your way. Thank you. That is beautiful. Someone's texting you or something. Here's your phone. All right, this is a nice piece, beautiful calico mini print, and this one is Mill Girls, Judy Rothermel, 1830, 1850. I love these prints like this. They're so pretty, so sweet, so simple. And this is a full yard, so we're going to do this at a $4 start, $2 a half yard. That is running. So the Mill Girls, 1830, 1850, Judy Rothermel. Thank you for your bids. And Steph is taking that. Thank you.
Bro.
That was a nice piece. Coming your way.
Thanks, Steph.
This is a nice paisley. This one is Wyndham Fabrics presents the Lincoln Bicentennial 1808 Commemorative Collection by Nancy Gear. So this is a Nancy Gear. This one is a full yard. Nice tan with the paisleys. $4 yard is running now. It's your color, nice tan with the brown paisleys. It does kind of have a little micro screen print around the paisleys. If you look, it's kind of a neat design in there.
Beth Ann.
Beth Ann is taking that. Thank you, Beth Ann. Coming your way. This is a really good one. Lighter, I would consider it off-white, but it's not cream at all. It's more, actually, I would say more grayish background. And it has this tiny little print. And this one is Quilted Crow Girls Designs, Marcus Fabrics is the designer on this. Let's see, Spice Palette by Quilted Crow Girl Designs. That's who it
Spice
is.
Girls. Wow.
Yeah. And
That's
this
sexy.
is such a good little print, isn't it? Full yard of this one. Here we go. $4 start. That's running. Yeah, kind of a taupey grayish. That's the white compared to the background. But it's more white than cream. It's not cream. It's more cool tones. For sure.
Jenny.
And that is going to Jenny. Thank you. All right, this is kind of that fun purpley, periwinkly blue, and this is a quilt gate that did a lot of Civil War prints at the same time as the others. I think Quilt Gate is Japanese brand, and I don't think they produce anymore. All right, this is, yeah, there's 2 yards on this piece, so we'll do a yard at a time. If you want some of this Quilt Gate, it's so pretty. Kind of comes across as a plum, a light plum, and then it has that neat pinstriping in the background. Can everyone see that? All right, so here we go. First yard of that is running. Quilt Gate, beautiful Japanese brand. It is so pretty. A lot prettier in person when you get it. And Pink Pony is getting the first yard of that. Here is the second yard of this running. $4, $2 a half yard. Quilt Gate, beautiful tan and plum, heathery plum color. It's so pretty. And that is going to Stephanie. Thank you. We'll cut that.
Thanks, Steph.
All right, this is a gorgeous piece in blue. This one is by Moda. It's Regency Sussex by Christopher Wilson Tate for Moda. Chichester, circa 1800. I probably didn't say that all right. All right, and this is a full yard. Is there a what? Say the word name.
Is it Chichester or
Chichester. Is it Chichester?
Is there a D in there?
No D.
No D? I guess it's Chichester.
Chichester? I don't know. Anyway, it's pretty. And it says Christopher on his quilt travels around the British Isles.
Oh.
So it's a beautiful kind of Williamsburg look print in blue.
So I'll give
Let
you
me
I'll
get
give
the
you a
color
clue.
corrected here.
I'll give you a clue, Amy.
This is more teal than it's coming across on camera. It's blue, but it's got
Queen
a
Victoria.
teal vibe to it. Let me see if I can get it to show up better. That's pretty close right there on colors. All right, and this is a full yard. Beautiful Moda.
So that's the
That's
first clue
right.
as to the year I was born. Queen Victoria.
Wait, what? I'm confused.
Here's the next
Full yard
clue.
running.
Prior to the invention of electricity.
Oh my gosh, you're not that old.
Jenny
Jenny is
Cheney.
taking that beautiful yard. Congrats. All right, coming to you.
Here's the third clue. The founding of the Declaration of Independence.
Do you guys like these shirting ticking stripe, shirting stripe ones? I love these. This one is a cream and black. This one is
1820,
Wyndham.
off by just a year.
This is Wyndham Presents, gathered over time by Julie Hendrickson, 1890 to 1900.
Here you go.
Cream with the black little shirting stripe. And this one is a full yard. Here we go.
That's interesting because if you had been born in
full yard.
1819,
Julie
some of the
Hendrickson for
founders
Wyndham.
of the Constitution of the
Gathered over
country
time.
would still be alive.
Full yard.
They'd be really old, but they'd be alive. Some of them.
That's running. And that is going to Stephanie. Thank you. This is just a special thing. Yeah,
Well,
we run all kinds of fabrics. I just like to do stuff like this in more of a themed show because not everybody is into the Civil War prints because that was kind of a a thing for a while in and not everybody loves them. So I like to do those in special shows. Okay, this is
well, but we do
I
like
do sometimes have them mixed in though, because
a
we'll
lot.
have,
Frequently.
yeah, frequently they'll be mixed in though.
We did
'Cause I do,
we do an estate sale, and she did lots of Civil War.
right. I have still a few quilt kits that have Civil War in that one. I don't know when I'm going to do the next estate show for that because we are trying to get things moved around. These are two fat quarters. Neither of them have the marked selvage. So this is going to be a 2 fat quarter bundle. That one and that one. Here's your colors. Here we go. 2 fat quarter bundle. Equivalent of a half yard. That's running. Let's see, might sound like a newbie, but I am, when you saw Civil War, mean inspired. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so these are all, so there's a bunch of fabric companies with designers who, like Joe Morton and Judy Rothermel and Nancy Gear, they all actually did tons and tons of research and went to museums and looked at historical documents and photographs, and they actually designed all this fabric based on Civil War fabrics.
Yeah, anything by Robert E.
So
Lee.
it's inspired.
Civil War.
Yeah, they're not like from the Civil War. They would be falling apart.
Anything by
So-
Stonewall Jackson, definitely Civil War.
All right, this is a Joe Morton and Dover, and Joe Morton did so much research. If you go look up Joe Morton, and she's a woman, by the way, spelled J-O, the amount of research she did to do all these designs is insane. She's hats off. All right, so this is a really cool half yard with that neat zigzag and stripe in browns and blacks. So a Joe Morton half yard. Here we go. That is running. So, and it's Andover, beautiful Andover cotton. So that's running half yard. So you get some just really, really cool prints in these. And that
Anything,
is going to
Jerry.
Jerry.
Anything by Scarlett O'Hara?
I'll have to
Definitely
show you.
Civil War.
I'll show you some of the quilt blocks again. So sometimes you'll look at these fabrics and go, oh, that's kind of boring. But look what they do when they're all put together into an amazing quilt block. Isn't that just absolutely stunning? So that's a lot of these types of prints, put into a quilt block, and it just makes beautiful. And then I've got this set of quilt blocks too that are
Kansas Troubles is not name.
Kansas Troubles is considered Civil War. It's more Prairie Civil War, but yeah. All right. So that just gives you a little, history that maybe you didn't want to know. Sorry if I'm boring you with that. Okay, so this one is Windham, Jefferson County, 1860, 1880. Here's another one of the designers, Jean Horton, who did a lot of these Civil War prints. Look at this neat little design. And then she did kind of an ombre look in this one. So beautiful cream colors, ombre, and then you've got this neat little vine sprig designed swirl. And this is a full yard. $4 start. Here we go. Yeah, if you start looking all these artists up and look at the era and the things that they did with these, it's actually pretty cool what they did with all of these neat prints, and kind of a very historical way brought back
Beth Ann.
some fabric designs into modern quilting, and I think it's pretty cool. And Beth Ann is taking that yard. Congrats. Nice get. And they did a lot of patterns and books that actually have all the history in the book with the pattern. So they'll have like a whole history of, things that are really cool. All right, this one is Collections for a Cause, Friendship by Howard Marcus Ramota. It's a darker brown with a little sprig design on there. And this one is not quite a yard. I'm going to call it 26 inches. It's just shy of 3/4, so 26.5 inch piece, probably intended to be 3/4, and they got shafted a little bit or something, or maybe it's end of bolt. All right, so this one is Moda 3/4 yard. We'll do a $3 start. Here we go. Nice darker brown. And this one is Moda Howard Marcus, called Friendship. Thank you for your bids. And he's going to be Singer. Thank you for your purchase. That's coming to you.
Thanks, B Singer. You know what I miss?
What do you miss?
Well, this is Amy Bliss speaking.
Oh, Amy's saying, what do you miss, Amy? All right, this is beautiful. Dark blue, almost indigo, but kind of leans navy.
The Golden Girls. Oh, a gift.
Yes, I miss that too terribly. Because there's a lot of times that I would love to support someone and buy something, but I can't buy any more fabric because I have too much. And so I'm like, I would love to gift people, but you can't do that anymore. All right, so this is a yard and 8 inches, so almost a yard and a quarter. of this one, and this is called Heart of the Prairie by Pam Buddha for Marcus Fabrics. This is a beautiful kind of variation of a ticking stripe.
Yep, you can.
Men's shirts were made out of this.
You can get all that B. Arthur you
Kind
want.
of pattern. Here we go. $4 start. That's running. Yeah, you can watch the Golden Girls on the Hallmark Channel, but you cannot gift to chat. So sorry. So yard and 8 inches on this piece. Marcus Brothers, thank you for your bids. Beautiful dark blue going
Oh,
to
Susan Lee. Oh, don't
Thank
you press
you.
me. Thanks, Susan Lee.
That is coming your way. Nice piece. All right, I have some little pieces here. Let's make a bundle. This one looks like it's a fat quarter. Designed by Susan Wingett for Ben Artex. It's just a little plaid crisscross design. This one is, and that's a fat quarter. This one is also a fat quarter. Don't have mark on selvage. It's a tan with a brown dot and kind of has a marbled look to it.
What can brown do for you?
And this piece, oh, that's not a fat quarter. This one I ran earlier and nobody swiped on it. It's a Wyndham, Jean Horton Wyndham, and it is a third of a yard, I think. Yeah, it's a 13-inch third yard. All right, so you're gonna get third yard, fat quarter, and fat quarter.
I can show you.
And that one's a Susan
I
Wing
can
at Ben
show
Artex.
you
All right, so those 3 pieces. And that would be just less than a yard in yardage. So we'll do a $3 start. Here we go. So you're getting all 3 of those pieces. So this nice little plaid, the little dots, and then this Wyndham. Thank you for your bids. And that bundle is going down
Paint pony
to
for
Paint
you.
Pony. Congrats.
Thanks, Paint Pony.
All right. And then let's do another bundle. So this one looks like it's a fat quarter. It's a wavy ticking stripe. It's got little sage green red on a speckled tan background. I don't have the marked side. Oh no, it's not a fat quarter. It's a quarter yard. All right, so quarter yard piece of that. This one I think is the yeah, these are pre-cut
Oh,
fat
oh,
eights.
no.
So 2 fat eights of this one. And then this is a beautiful Joe Morton fat quarter. Has the marked selvage. 2011. So you're getting those 3. So fat quarter, 2 fat eights, and a quarter yard. And here we go. $3 start on that bundle. Quarter yard, 2 fat eights, and a fat quarter of Joe Morton. This one's so pretty. This is nice too. And the
Paint pony
stripe
for
paint
you.
ponies taking that bundle. Thank you. All right, that little bundle's coming to you.
Thanks, Paint Pony.
All right, let's do.
I get so lonely when she's gone.
This is huge. Do I want?
Get so lonely.
All right, this one is a nice Judy, I think. Or is this one? Oh, this one might be Moda. I can't remember. Now this is Barbara Brackman Moda, yeah. This is 1862 Battle Hymn by Barbara Brackman for Moda. It's kind of the taupey color, and then it has these little berry sprigs on it. So Battle Hymn, that's your color. And I've got at least 2 yards of this. I actually think I have 3. I have 3 yards of this, so let's run it 3 times for a yard. Here's the first yard running. So this is a full yard, Barbara Brackman Moda Battle Hymn, taupey with the red berry sprigs. You're getting a full yard. This one is a Civil War full yard. Paint pony, good deal. I'll run one more. $4 yard. Battle Hymn by Barbara Brackman for Moda. Taupe color with the little berry sprigs. Full yard. And Steph is going to take a yard of that. Thank you, Steph. And I do have one more yard left. Do you guys want the last yard? Last yard, Barbara Brackman Moda Battle Hymn, taupe with the little berry sprigs. And Steph is going to take it. Nope, Paint Pony is in. And Paint Pony will get 2 yards, right? And Steph will get 1.
Yes.
All right, congrats. Good get. Thank you.
Donka. Bitte.
All right, this is
Buy a donkey.
also a Judy Rothermill. This one is called Civil War Classics from the collection of Judy Rothermill for Marcus Brother Textiles. And this one I have, I think, 2 yards of. Let's check. Yep, I have 2 full yards of that. Let me get the colors up here for you. So it's this neat variegated or varied stripe, different widths, and then it has this little black sprig that goes across the top. This makes a really interesting pattern when you combine it with other stuff. It's really nice. So let's do a yard of that one, and then we'll do a second yard. So Judy Rothermill Civil War Classics. Full yard running.
Oh, there we go.
So full yard of that running. And Stephanie is going to take a yard.
Stephanie.
Thank you. Here is the second yard of that running. Second yard running. Judy Rothermill Civil War Classics for Marcus Brother Textiles. And Paint Pony is going to get the other yard.
For you.
Good get. Is this pile getting dangerous?
Seems to be pretty solid.
All right. Is there any particular color or brand or style anyone's looking for specifically? I might be able to fill your greatest desires. Ooh, does anyone want this big piece of ticking stripe? It's a cream color with kind of a blush
Reds, whites, and creams.
Okay, so here's a good cream one with this ticking stripe. And this one is Faye Burgess, Marcus Brothers. And let's see. I've got at least 3 yards or more here. Quite a bit. It was folded funky. Let's see how much we have. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's 4 yards here of this one. So I can do, does anyone want the whole piece? 4 yards of this? So let's try it. Okay, it's a good piece. So we'll start it for 16. Here we go. Yeah, we're going to start it at 16 because I'm just doing $2 half yards. So here we go. $16 start for 4 yards of this. It's a good one. So kind of a cream with a blushy, almost a flesh tone is kind of what I would describe that ticking stripe as.
Stephanie
And
Bro.
Steph's going to take the whole piece. That's coming to you. Let me see if I can manage to fold this without too much struggle here. 4 yards is about the limit of my arms reach. Anything beyond, I'm asking for help. All right, good get, Steph. That's a nice piece.
Thanks, Steph.
All right, here is another big piece. I would call this kind of the same tones. So maybe a little bit more beige in the background. And it has this cool scallop, wavy scallop. And this one is Wyndham. Let's see, I have it upside down. This one is the Coverlet Collection 1820 to 1850 in association with the National Museum of the American Coverlet by Wyndham. All right, so that one's cool. And let's see how much is on this piece. I think it looks like a 3-yard piece. Yeah, this one's a 3-yarder. Let's do 3 yards for 12
Cool.
bucks.
Looks like eyelashes. I love it.
All right, so here we go. $12 start, 3 yards. That is running. What's that neat scallop? Almost looks like a lacy border. So this is the whole 3-yard piece of Wyndham fabric. Paint
Pony for
Pony,
you.
what a deal. Congrats. That's coming to you.
Thanks, Paint Pony.
Let's see
For
here.
you.
What else I have in this quilt shop bag. So this is a quilt shop remnant bag. And look at that nice piece in there. And then you've got this nice one with stars, a linen look, and this one in there. This bag weighs 6.9 ounces, so that's about 1.5 yards of fabric. So quilt shop remnant bag. Here we go.
That's
That's running.
bag.
So nice little set of remnant pieces sealed in the bag. She bought these bags, and then they went in a bin and they're brand new in the bag. So that's running. 6.9 ounces
Paint
going
Pony for you.
Pony. Thank you. All right, let me look in this other bin and see if I have anything more cream colored in this other bin that I pulled out that we haven't even gotten to yet.
Whoa, she's gone off camera to get you guys fabric. She's getting serious.
Yeah, there's some good creams in here. There's also some really nice blues. Anyone looking for blue? I'll grab one just in case. Oh. All right, this is a nice one. It's cream ombre, and then it has the, I'm gonna say this looks indigo, but it could be all the way black. The print on there. Let me put blue and black up next to it.
Black is black.
I would say it's either really dark indigo or all the way black print on here. And this one is NIB and Quilt Collection by Sarah Morgan, circa 1860, 1870, Blue Hill. So that's what this one is. And I think I have 2 yards here. Let me see. Yeah, there's 2 yards here. Am I running? Anyone want the 2? How many people want 2 full yards of this? Or should I run it by the yard? Any takers on 2 full yards versus running it by the yard? All right, no one's speaking up. Running it by the yard. $4 start. Here's the first yard running. Sarah Morgan, circa 1860, 1870. First yard running. Cream ombre with the little neat bouquet designs. Beth Ann takes the first yard. Here is second yard of that running. Sarah Morgan for Blue Hill. Second yard is going to Paint Pony.
Paint Pony.
Congrats.
Thank you, ladies.
All right, how about these 2 fat quarters? These have those tiny micro prints on them, and these are Joe Morton's Andover fat quarters. So this one with the little brown tiny print, and then this one, it looks black. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's black. So 2 Joe Morton cream fat quarters. So half yard equivalent. Here we go. Joe Morton fat quarters. Little tiny prints. Those are going to Stephanie. Thank you. Or those are going to Stephanie. All right, these are not cream, but they're really pretty. And these are also, I believe, Joe Morton fat quarters. Let me check. Don't have the marked selvage on that one. This one, yeah, this one is Andover Joe Morton, I think. All right, that one might, actually, that one might be a Downton Abbey print. Either way, they're pretty. 2 fat quarters, $2 start. Here we go. I think that's a Downton Abbey. It's so pretty. That nice light green. And then you've got that really cool Jacobean floral scroll. 2 fat quarters. And that's going to Old List. Thank you.
Thanks, Ames.
Let's see what this is. These are 2 fat 8s that are pre-cut. 9 by 21. And I think that's a Joe Morton. So 2 fat eighths, the equivalent of 1 fat quarter, and let's put it with this one. So you're getting both of those. 2 fat eighths and a fat quarter. That's running. So fat quarter with the band and 2 fat eighths pre-cut. All right, those are going to
Paint pony for
paint
you.
pony. Thank you. All right, these are
Thanks,
both
paint.
Joe Morton's. Same design in 2 different colorways. Those are pretty cool. 2 fat quarters. That's running. Joe Morton Andovers. That neat kind of chain design with the little zigzag. 2 different colorways.
Paint
Paint
for you.
that. Joe Morton coordinating set in the kind of olivey sage green. 2 fat quarters. Joe Morton Andover. That one's really pretty. And I love this ticking wallpaper stripe. Two fat quarters going to Stephanie.
Stephanie Bro.
All right, let's do this cream piece. Like tan. This one's more tan. Ben Artex. This one is called Garden Palette by Two Friends for Ben Artex. And I've got 2 yards here of that one. Here's your design. And here is the color. All right, 2 yard piece. Let's try it. That's running. $2 a half yard, 2 yards. Ben Artex. Two yards going to Paint Pony.
Paint for you. Thanks, Paint
All right,
Pony.
this is a beautiful blue. And this one, I believe, is Wyndham. Presents Gettysburg Civil War with associated.
Hey, we're getting raided by the ruffled porch.
Oh, the ruffled porch. Thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate it. Let me get a giveaway started here. And we'll pull up and I'll find you some cool stickers. We have some cute sewing theme stickers. And the ruffled porch is Amber. Can everyone please give Amber a follow? Next show is on the 8th, the White Elephant Fabric Game. That sounds fun. Tell us about that. And handpicked half yards on the 11th. Please give her a follow and bookmark upcoming shows and get in the giveaway. And the giveaway will be, where did I put my giveaway bin? All right, so giveaway will be, let's see. Let me find a good sticker set here. All right, these aren't fabric themed, but we've got cute mushies and gotta nourish to flourish. So there's your giveaway. So we're getting that. And then we're about to run this Gettysburg Civil War 8 with assistance from the Gettysburg National Military Park Museum and the Gettysburg National Archives. This is beautiful. And we have 2 full yards. Let's run this by the yard. $4 start for a yard of beautiful Gettysburg Wyndham. Here we go. That's running full yard, beautiful blue and tan. The detail in this print is amazing. It's gorgeous. Thank you for your bids. Full yard
Pink
going to
pony
Pink
for
Pony.
you.
Here is the second yard on this piece. Second yard running of this beautiful Wyndham Gettysburg Civil War 8 with association from the museum, which I will not read the whole thing again.
Cherish
I'll
it
spare you.
forever.
Chrissy Woo is going to take the second half of that gorgeous piece. Thank you, Chrissy.
Creations.
Coming to you.
All the
Beautiful.
feelings that I had lying
All
here.
right, getting the giveaway for these 2 cute stickers, Mushies and Gotta Nourish to Flourish. And I'm not making bookmark kits right now because we are trying to move.
She cleaned her sewing room up.
I cleaned my sewing room up, but I have 1 bookmark kit left in here somewhere, I think. Let me look. Maybe I don't. If I do, I'll run it as a. I could have swore there was 1 in here. 1 singular bookmark kit. Yes, here it is. Let's see what it is. Oh, it's pretty. It's a vintage floral. You get 2 pieces of that vintage floral and then this design that goes with it. So if someone wants my last bookmark kit for a while, before I get everything cleaned up, I'll try and get some more of these made once we have everything cleaned up. So bookmark kit. Oh, there's a pre-vid on here. Hopefully this one's okay. And here we go. It makes a bookmark that looks like this that goes on the corner. There's just fun little things, and it's all pre-cut with everything there with the instructions. Here we go. Someone wants this bookmark kit. You get 2 pieces of that gorgeous vintage floral, and then this beautiful matching that's gold gilded to go on the back, and then your interface and your instructions. And that is going to Paint Pony. Congrats, coming your way.
Congrats, Paint.
All right. Last bookmark kit for a while till I have time to get more made. All right, how about another Quilt Shop remnant bag? So this is fresh from the Quilt Shop, stapled shut, came out of a bin. So this is essentially brand new fabric from the Quilt Shop. This bag, oh, we're getting a winner. Going to Jenny is getting these little stickers. Congrats. All right, and this Quilt Shop bag weighs 9.5 ounces. This is a chunky one. So that's about 2 yards or more of fabric and $2 start. Here we go. Quilt Shop remnant Civil War prints. That one's got little heart sprigs on it. That's Civil War. That's Civil War. Neat diagonal plaid. And then a big chunk of that one. And that bag is going to Chrissy. Congrats. That's coming to you.
Thanks,
Thank
Chrissy.
you. All right. How about this beautiful piece of fabric? We had a smaller piece of this a minute ago. This one is a Joe Morton Andover. And it is kind of a deep maroon color background, and then you've got these little circles that have a little bit of a sage or olive green in the middle. And this piece is folded funky, but it is a yard and a half. So there's a yard and a half on here. I'm going to do the whole piece. So that's going to be $6 start for a yard and a half of that. Joe Martin.
It's Joe Albertson's supermarket, but the
Here we go.
meat department is
Yard and a half. Joe Morton Andover is running. Someone wants that pretty piece. Yard and a half.
double P for you.
Thank you.
Thanks, paint.
All right. This one is Moda. Kansas Troubles called Meadow Waltz. It's a beautiful little micro print. See the tiny little calico print on there. And then it does have a little bit of a marbling effect. And this one is a full yard. Yep, full yard on that piece. $4 start.
Oh, thank you.
Moda, Kansas Troubles is running.
Carry on my way.
Full yard.
There'll
There's
be
your
peace when you are done.
color and design.
Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more.
And that's going to Congrats. Good get.
Paint pony for you.
This is beautiful. I think this one's a yard. All right, this one is Wild Rose by Bluebird Designs for Moda. Oh, this isn't necessarily Civil War, but it's Bluebird Designs for Moda. Look at that. And it is a full yard of this one. Full yard of that beauty.
Riders on the
Here we go. This could be considered cottage core with that beautiful wild rose tone on tone.
This house
Right, Moda Blackbird Designs. Full yard. And that is going to Old Bliss.
Old
Thank you, Amy.
Bliss Mercantile.
Good get.
Like a dog without a bone, an actor.
Maybe we should do a few more cottage core things
Riders on the storm.
while I'm thinking about it.
There's a killer on
Let
the
me find this listing. All right, this is Lori Holt called I have this as a either half yard bundle or 1 yard bundle. And they're these sweet little calicos. And this is actually set as a 1 yard bundle right now. And then these are samplers. You get it in the blue and the red. And then you just get all these sweet little calico retro prints with it. And I have to find it. Hang on. Let me find what this is called. Because I can't remember right off the top of my head. Let's see. Type that in. I might be able to find it. Here we go. All right, this is called Peace and Plenty, and it is a Lori Holt Riley Blake. And I have this for a screaming deal. 6 yard bundle. So you get all 6 yards of this for $49. If someone wants it, it's running. Peace and Plenty by Lori Holt with the sampler prints and then all these cute little retro. It's kind of a what you would call like a low volume collection because it's got the pastel kind of vibe. So pretty if someone wants that. Oh, Amy's gonna take that bundle. It's so pretty, isn't it? Nice gift. Comes with the Riley Blake ribbon on there too. So that's nice. All right, let me get this over here for you. Nice little cottage or country vibe. Let's see. Let me see where he has your. Yeah, there we go.
Did you miss me?
Yep, we missed you. All right, who loves paisley? This is beautiful fabric. And this one is Joe Morton Andover from 2012. They did date this one. So that's nice.
I dated that one too. That's how old I am.
All right, let me see how much we have of this. Because it's a big old piece. So we've got 1, 2, 3. There's 3 yards and 31 inches. I'll just run yards at a time of this beautiful Joe Morton. So here is the first yard for $4 because we're doing $2 half yard pricing. And that's running Joe Morton for a full yard at 4. Someone wants that. Paisley stripe. Blacks, camel browns, sage greens, tiny bit of grays in
Oh,
there.
for you.
Paint Pony is getting a yard. Thank you. Yes, we love that movie. Amy's asking if we've seen Oh Brother.
Oh, where art thou?
Yeah. All right, one more of this running Joe Morton Andover. Paisley stripe. Full yard. And Pink Pony gets a second yard. Third yard is running. Oh, yeah. It's kind of a funny one with the way they kind of, I don't know, it's kind of like a sort of a dry but silly humor in there.
And that reminds you of me. Well, thank you very little.
So funny story about that movie.
Stephanie,
Stephanie is taking that. Thank you. And then here's the last piece of this, which is about 30, we'll call it 30 inches by the time I cut. So we'll start it for $3. The last piece of this is about 30 inches. Joe Morton Andover. So my mom used to play, well, my mom played the violin her whole life, pretty much. And my younger sister and her husband both
1964
are really good singers. And one year for a talent show, they dressed up like the Saggy Bottom Boys. And my mom played the fiddle and they all 3 sang. And they did that song from that, the main one when they're on the stage at the radio station. What's that song?
Man of Woes.
Yeah,
Like that.
yeah, they performed that, and I have a video of it. It's absolutely hilarious. And my mom was very, very petite. She was only about 5'2" and weighed less than 100 pounds most of her life. And my sister's small too. She's shorter than I am. And anyway, it was cute, very cute. And they had beards and raggedy clothes and did that performance, and it was really cute. All right. Thank you for everyone on this piece that got some of this. Who got the last piece? Beth Ann got the 30 inches. Congrats. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
All right. We're almost
Did
to
they
the bottom
win
of
the
the
talent
bin, so I'm
competition?
gonna sell.
I don't know if it was. I think they did quite well.
Yeah, I don't remember if it was adjudicated, like judged, but everyone loved it. And there's still people. It was a church event, and there are still people that will sometimes mention that to me how fun that was. All right, I'm down to the bottom of a bin. These 3 fat quarters were in there, so I'm going to do them as a little bundle. You're getting this little check. That's a cute one. I'm pretty sure that's a Joe Morton. That one with the little tiny sprigs, and then this nice light sagey green colored one. So 3 fat quarters of Andover. Let's get that running.
Ironically, just like in the movie, Dana escaped from a prison work crew.
Oh
It's
yeah,
amazing.
yeah, for
Amazing.
sure. I wasn't actually here for that performance. I've just seen the videos.
That's right. She was on a chain gang that
I was
day.
on a chain gang that day. All right, 3 fat quarters running. 2 of these are banded fat quarters from the quilt shop. And those are going to
Take
Beth. Thank you. All right, this is Williamsburg, Wyndham, called Folk Art Village. And it's a beautiful what color of green would I describe that? Like a darker
chocolate green.
hunter.
I don't know.
Like a darker, no, not quite hunter. Hunter's more, no, that's probably kind of a hunter green. And then you've got the little the wheat sprig looking sprigs on there. And I've got a lot of this one. A lot. Let's see how much I have. There's 4 yards here. Forest green, 2, 3. Yeah, there's 4 yards here. Should we take a chance and do a 4-yard bundle?
If people want 4
All right. Does anyone want 4 yards of this?
just speak up whether you'd rather have all 4
yard
yards or
all 4 yards.
Whoever speak. Emily said run it.
Run it for 4. Okay. So 4 is going to be $16 start. That's half yards for $2. And here we go. That is running. You're getting all 4 yards of this. Yeah, it would be a great backing. So pretty. 4 yards. Wyndham, Williamsburg. Thank you for your bids. And 4 yards going to Paint Pony.
Thank you, Paint Pony. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Who likes the kind of orangey mustard colors? This is a good piece. This one is Faye Burgess Marcus Brothers, called Railroad Ties. And it's that kind of saffron color with the little tiny deep red sprigs on it. And this piece, I think there's 3 yards here. Yeah, there's 3 yards here on this piece. Anyone want the whole piece? 3 yards, it's going to be a $12 start. Otherwise, I'll run it by the yard. Let me see. This one's going to weigh a pound. Yep, pound. All right. Here we go. $12 start for 3 yards. Faye Marcus Brothers. Saffron, kind of that golden saffron color. It's so pretty. 3 full yards. And that's going to Amy. Thanks, Amy. Right, that bin's empty, although some of it's up on the shelf. All right. This is a dark brown. And this one
It's
is
dark.
has
zero
little
brown.
tiny blue. To me, they look
Hey,
like
thanks, old
little
Bliss.
asterisk star shapes. Oh, Amy, you don't need to do that. Stop tipping me. You're so sweet. Thank you so much for your tip. I appreciate it. But not needed, not necessary. All right, and this is a beautiful, I think, Judy Rothermel. Nope. Old Glory. Oh, this one is Sarah Morgan, Blue Hill. So Sarah Morgan, Blue Hill, and there's 2 yards of it. Yeah, 2 full yards. I love that this is that tiny little star print, and it has a little touch of the blue, dark blue in it. So let's run this 2-yard piece. Here we go. $8 start for 2 full yards. Oh, well, thank you. That I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. And that's running 2 full yards. Sarah Morgan, Blue Hill.
Blue hair.
Blue hair.
Chrissy, woo.
Chrissy is taking that 2 yards. Thank you, Chrissy. What time's it getting to be? We have to go in about 15 minutes. My granddaughter's going to show up, who is almost 2, and you can't do anything with a 2-year-old except watch her for every second. As you probably all know, 2-year-olds are. All right, let's do this. This is a really neat little set of 3-inch, or no, 3.5. Let me measure again, make sure. Yeah, 3.5-inch squares, 100 of them in here.
Been a while.
And it is light and dark charm pack, 100-piece primitive gatherings moda.
They're no longer old.
So you've got,
see, they're just kids.
50 darks, 50 lights of these little primitive gatherings. This is so good. Look at the original price on that. So little primitive gathering, 3.5-inch charm. Here we go. 100 pieces. I'm going to do a $4 start. 100 a piece, 3.5-inch pre-cut. They're wrapped in the original pack. 100, 3.5-inch. Primitive gatherings, light and darks. They're all these little prints. So good. And that's going to Chrissy. Thank you.
Thanks, Chrissy.
Yeah, they are the boss. You got that for sure. For sure. All right, here is another one of these quilt shop bags that are the remnants. This is a really good one. You've got lots of pretty pieces in here. And this one weighs 6.5 ounces. So that's like 1.5 yards. Here we go. That's running. You get all the remnant pieces in here. There's a ton in this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 different pieces. So they're going to be smaller, but you get a nice variety. And that's going to Chrissy. Thank you.
Thanks,
Here
Chrissy.
are my last 3. My last 3 of these quilt shop remnant bags. This one's really pretty. Look at that floral in here. This one's more cottage core. This one weighs 8.5 ounces. So it's a bigger bag. Here we go. $2 start. That's running. You're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different prints. Really pretty cottage core vibe in there. Look at that tiny little one. That's pretty. Thank you for your bids. That one is going to Amy. Thank you. All right, this one's got a lot of tan, tons of pieces. It weighs 5.4 ounces. 5.4 ounces, lots of variety. $2 start. Here we go. Quilt shop remnant bag. Lots of tan cream in there pieces. Get the whole bag. That one is going to Chrissy. Woo. This one is a good bag. It has dark colors. It's all darks. It's almost hard to see, but they're all patterned, but they're all dark, and so it's kind of hard to tell. One, two, three, four, five, six, at least seven different prints. This one weighs 5.4 ounces, so about a yard and some change of fabric. $2 start all darks. And I would say they kind of are little plaids and little patterns that are kind of Civil War-ish or similar. So a nice quilt shop remnant bag in all darks. And that is going to Chrissy. Thank you, Chrissy. All right. Nobody snagged this panel earlier. Does someone want this really cool panel that is by Wyndham that is called Wyndham Presents Fairmount Park Industrial Revolution 1876 to 1880 Nancy Gear. It's a 23.5-inch panel, two-sided. It has this same block on both sides with the 42 star American flag and then the flags of the other countries. And you get that on, each side of the fold. So let's run that if someone wants it. Here we go. Oh, you're a volunteer at the World Cup. That's so cool. This would make something really cool for that.
Look, Hawaii is on there as the Sandwich Islands,
Oh, yeah.
as one of the foreign nations.
Oh, that's fun. So panel, Wyndham, that is running, and paint
Pony
is gonna
takes
start
that.
Thank you.
Make it paint.
All right, and then I had this panel as well that didn't sell, and this one is by Marshall Dry Goods. It's just patriotic. It's not necessarily Civil War. It's like 19. Oh, I don't know. I mean, that looks kind of prairie school with the little outfit he's got on and the chalkboard. And then it has his old-fashioned desk, and he's pledging allegiance to the flag. So cute little panel there. And this one's a 1 yard panel by Marshall Dry Goods. So let's run that one. $4 start for a yard panel. Someone wants that sweet, patriotic Pledge of Allegiance, old schoolhouse. Look at his checker or his polka dot hanky hanging out of his back pocket. That's cute. Very cute. Pledge of Allegiance going to old list. That's coming to you.
Thanks, Ames.
Thank you. That is yours. Congrats. All right, let's see. What can we end with here? Because the kid's going to show up any second.
I think you should do some more fabrics out of that bin.
All right, grab me your favorite piece because that'll be easier if you go grab it.
Okay.
Maybe something red. So we haven't seen red in a minute. Or if there's anything pink, or as I'm telling this to the colorblind man, I just thought that he's kind of colorblind. So yeah, that's red. Let's try that one.
But you can sell this one by the yard.
Well, we'll just sell the whole piece. It's a beautiful blush ombre. It's probably Moda marble or yeah, solid for Moda. It's that beautiful red that's kind of a deep maroon or brick red. And this piece has how much on it? Because this would be a good one if you're doing a big project that you need a bunch of solid or you want to back a quilt with this. It's pretty. Let's see if I can quickly see how much is on here.
I'm gonna guess 5 yards.
No, this is 3.
I'm gonna guess 3 yards.
All right. I could be wrong too, but I think it's 3. And who's right? I am right. It's 3 yards. Okay. So Moda solid 3 yards, which means we're going to do a $12 start, $2 half yard. You get the whole piece. of that beautiful Moda solids that has the kind of marbled look to it. 3 yards. Beautiful Moda. And thank you for your bids. And that beautiful piece is going to Melissa. Thank you, Melissa. Grab me something else.
All
I
right.
only grabbed one.
Oh,
We'll just keep running until the kid shows up.
oh, okay. Well, in that case,
Fact, you know what? Text her though and tell her not to go through the tell her to go through the side door so we don't open the garage. Let me text her. Or well, I can't.
all right. Well, I think these are cool.
Okay, Bert's finding something cool. So I'm gonna tell her to go through this side garage door. All right. So this piece went to Melissa.
Yep.
All right. This one is a cool. It's kind of a like grunge marbled look piece in a nice brown, a golden brown. And this one is Studio Coordinate by Wilmington. And there's 2 yards on here. Let me do a double check. Yep, 2 yard piece. Here we go. This one is running for $8, 2 yards. $2 half yards price. That is running. And here's your colors on that. It's a nice kind of grungy, marbly brown. A rich, kind of a rich tone. It's got rich tones in it. Very pretty. 2 yards. And Paint Pony is taking that.
Paint
Thank you.
Pony.
All right, this is a beautiful blue with the little vine ticking stripe. This one is Gettysburg, Wyndham. It's that one that has the Gettysburg National Military Museum on the selvage. It's a whole story. And this is 3 yards. 3 yard piece here.
3 yards. 3 yards of luscious cotton.
$12 start.
Fabric.
That's running beautiful blue and beige combo. 3 full yards. And that is going to
Chrysanthemum
Chrissy.
Woo.
Thank you, Chrissy. All right, this is beautiful black and kind of a, what would you call that? Like a coppery brown color. This one is Bonnie Basics by Paula Barnes, Marcus Brothers. If this is more than 3, I'll probably run it by the yard because that's a lot of fabric. Let's see. Actually, I do think it's a little bit more than 3 yards. It's 3 yards and probably about
Do you like chrysanthemum?
3 1/8 or 3 1/4. So it's more than 3 yards on that piece. And it is black with that coppery color accent. Here we go. I'm going to start this one at 14 because it's 3 yards and some change. That one is running. 3 yards and more. Paula Barnes, Bonnie Blue Quilts, Marcus Brothers. Very nice fabric.
Melissa takes that.
Thank you, Melissa. Do you love your new name? Yeah, if you come to our show, you always get nicknames, and sometimes it stays the same and sometimes it changes. All right, this is called Wild Horses by Exclusively Quilters. It's just a really nice blender with that neat kind of I don't know, pointillism type style design on there. So a nice blender. And this is so much fabric, Bert. You picked like the biggest piece in the bin.
Okay, well, I'll get something else if you want.
Well, we'll run it by the yard, so I could do at least 4. I know that much. All right, so running this by the yard for $4. It's just hard for me to measure. Okay, $4 start if you want a yard of this beautiful blender, exclusively quilters. So that's what it looks like. Kind of has that light shining through the trees effect um, in the print. And Alyssa is going to take a yard. Anyone else want a yard for $4? Holy cow. Exclusively
Thanks, Paint
quilters.
Pony.
Another yard
Appreciate it.
running. Thank you, Paint Pony. Thanks for all your purchases. Thanks for being here. Have a great rest of your day. $4 start on a 1 yard piece going to Jenny. Here is one more yard of that running. Exclusively quilters. Beautiful blender in tan with the look through the leaf. Sunshine scattered.
Melissa takes another
yard. And we'll do one more of that. And then we're going to run a giveaway. All right, one more of that is running. Full yard.
Oh, this only get 3 yards of that back.
Nice. And also a buyer giveaway is running. Everybody get in. That made a purchase. So Paint, if you're still here, jump in real quick. Melissa. All right. Congrats. And we'll get that one cut for everybody. All right, buyer giveaway is running, and you get to choose folding scissors or there's the little cap that was on this. Or the little capped scissors. These are super sharp. Be careful. They come with a little cover. So folding ones are handy. You can put them in your purse. These aren't as sharp, but they're pretty handy. And so those are your 2 choices for this buyer giveaway. Drawing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's our winner?
Winner, chicken dinner, Chrissy Woo.
Chrissy Woo. Do you want the little turquoise ones with the cover or the folding?
The folding scissors.
There you go. All right, and here's another buyer giveaway running.
I can't tell you how many times
Cover scissors or a nice tape measure.
Have been a lifesaver for us.
I know. I have a pair that I keep that are TSA approved. I keep them in my purse. We use them so often. All right, here we go. Drawing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tape measure or scissors.
I think we've even repaired like a broken down car. B Singer 68.
B Singer, probably. We've had a few of those. Do you want the scissors or the tape measure?
The scissors.
You got it? All right. This one is a little dress form notepad from Michael's, and it has a cute little jewel on it. So either the tape measure or the notepad. That's running tape measure. This is a nice vinyl one, or the notepad from Michael's. Little memo pad, block notes. Shaped like a dress form. Your choice, running now, drawing now, I should say, not running now, drawing now. Who gets a prize? Melissa, tape measure or the little block notes? Notepad or tape measure? And congrats.
Tape measure.
You got it.
All
All
right.
right, and we'll do one more, and this will be for this beautiful fat quarter. Here we go. Everyone get in. Beautiful fat quarter. Scroll Damsk on teal. And it's drawing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Going to
Bethan.
and congrats, that's coming to you. All right. Let me do really quick. If anyone wants one of my trading cards by Thriftworks, running on flash sale for 30 seconds. They're super cute. It has me and Bird on it. And I was going to show it to you, but now I don't remember where I put them, but there's a picture on there. So if you want one of our trading cards from Thriftworks, they are numbered. This is a collection that you can only get on Whatnot of Whatnot sellers. So if you want one of those, snag it. If you want to add a fat quarter to your order, those are on flash sale for $270. And I will pick you out a nice cottage core or Civil War fat quarter. So if you want to add a fat quarter to your order, last chance. And let's see. Let's run this one on flash sale. This is Off the Bolt, Riley Blake, Baby Girl. It's this print. So cute to make little baby things out of for baby girls. It says baby girl on the balloon, has the little pink footprints. If you'd like half yards of that, it's running. All right, and baby girl is here. Speaking of, so we're gonna get ready to raid. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Thank you for your purchases. Appreciate you. And thank you for spending some of your Thursday with us. You want to see the baby? I want to say hi. She's got red cheeks. Did you guys go walking or something?
Well, he probably worked in the yard yesterday. Hi.
Cutest baby in the world. I'm not biased. All right. Let's go find someone to raid. Thanks, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And let me get the raid going here.
All right.
Put the bag by the door.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. See you later. Oh, how cute is that? Everyone's like, oh. So you want to blow him another kiss? Yeah, blow a kiss. Oh, thank you. All right, we're gonna go raid into Joy of Texas. I don't think I've ever raided her because she's never on at the same time as me. So raiding over to Joy of Texas. She's a lot of fun. And here we go. I'm trying to spread the love around, pick new sellers that I've never raided. And here we go. Bye now.
Bye. Thanks.
Aw, thanks.